Hey everybody, welcome back. And in this video, we are going to go through the audience insight. So this is going to be how to research your targeting. So before we go into the audience insights, it's important to note here that knowing your customer, right, your ideal customer is going to be really important in Facebook advertising, because the power of Facebook advertising is being able to really drill down in finding your audience. So, getting an idea of the kind of things that they like, the people that they follow, the TV shows that they watch, the brands that they buy, all those things will help. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump in. So, here we are in the ad account. Now, what we need to do is click the 9 little buttons right here, the 3 lines. And right here, you'll see this expand menu button. You just click that. And if we scroll down, right here, we will see audience insights. So we are going to click this button. So here we're just gonna look for everybody on Facebook. Depending on how large your Facebook page is, if you have a lot of people that like it, you can kind of drill down. But if you don't have that many likes on your page, everyone on Facebook is gonna work fine. So right here, one thing that I do want you to know is I usually don't break it down by city for this. And the reason for that is because we want to collect as much data as possible. So even if you offer a more local service, or if you do retail products and you only ship locally, for example, you still want to do United States, because it'll allow you to just get more data. And then, once you do your targeting in your ad account, you can just target down to however, large your reach, however large your reach you want it to be. So what we're going to do is we are going to use mostly the interest. So in the audience targeting video, I'm going to talk about behaviors and all those different things, all the demographics. Really, for this, we are going to look more at the interest. So I'm going to use myself as an example. So throughout this entire series, I've talked about how I'm really into grilling. And so Facebook serves me a lot of grilling related products, grilling related videos, food related videos, all those different things. So let's try and see what kind of targeting we can come up with. So one of the biggest manufacturers of smokers and grills is probably Weber grills products. So right here we have an audience of 400,000 to 450,000 people, right? Just with this interest. So if I was a grill manufacturer, I would use this targeting. And also right here, you can see the breakdown of women versus men. So you can see that 74% of the people that like Weber grills are men. And then right here, we can see their age range, right? So, 0.08 at 18 to 24, I probably wouldn't do that. 8% from 25 to 34. So what I would actually do is go from 35 to 64 with my targeting, just because that's the majority of the, the people that like Weber grills. So let's also try, Traeger. That's another kind of grill manufacturer. So again, it stays kind of the same, but now we can see that because I added Traeger grills, it actually shifted some of these numbers down toward the 25 to 34, right? So, just depending on what you're targeting and things like that, it's going to change. And also you can see the relationship status. So right here it says a lot of the people that are interested in Traeger grills or Weber grills are married. Here's the education level, right? So here's the job title. So, this is this audience insights is so powerful that you can use this to your advantage when you are doing your targeting. So that's just a quick example. And actually, if we go to page likes, you can see that the people that like Traeger grills, they also like Hey Grill Hey by Susie Bullock, BBQ Pit Boys. So these are a couple of other targetings that you can throw in there. Okay, so Barbecue Pit Boys. And again, we can just start to drill down more, and this will give us more ideas of targeting that we can use. And then right here we have page likes, and affinity is how likely the people that like Traeger grills are also gonna like Barbecue Pit Boys and I Love Grilling Meat and Pit Boss Grills, right? So the higher your affinity, the better match it is for your targeting. So again, more ideas that you can use. So if we actually, let's go back and let's try another example. So let's do, so I was doing work with a solar company, and one of the target demographics that they want to get in front of are Tesla owners. So let's try Tesla Motors. Okay, so with this, mostly men, 75% men like Tesla, 5 to 6 million people, usually married, some single. I would go with married on this. A lot college educated than grad school. So in the education level, I would do college and grad school. You can also see the different job titles on here. So a lot of, just going from my experience, I have a background in engineering. I'm really interested in Tesla. I, definitely want to get one in the future. So, and I know other business owners that have an engineering background that are also into, electric vehicles. So that's a good piece of targeting right there. And then something that we can also do is go to page likes. Not seeing anything. Maybe I would do REI just because shoppers at REI are usually more environmentally conscious, and with electric vehicles, that's part of it. Yeah, so that's somewhere to go off of as far as an electric vehicle. We're at about 8.5 minutes now, so let me do one more example. So let's do something for the ladies. Let's say you own a hair salon and you want to target women that care about their appearance, for example. So let's do MAC Cosmetics. That's a big one, right? So with this, 90%, 97% of women are into MAC Cosmetics. We can see 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44 is the majority of this this audience. A lot of them are single, some married, in a relationship. Education level, a lot of it is college educated people. Sales, food and restaurant, admin services, legal services. Okay, so this makes sense, right? Because if you're in sales, you want to look good for your prospects and your customers. So it makes sense that MAC Cosmetics kind of lines up with that. Admin services too, if you have an office job, right? You got to look presentable in your office job. So if we look at page likes, this will give us more of an idea as well. Birchbox, Benefit Cosmetics, women's clothing store, so Wet Seal, Health and Beauty, Urban Decay. I believe this is one of the bigger makeup brands, so that could be another form of targeting that you could throw in here. Pandora, CoverGirl, and then right here, Affinity. So right at the top is Urban Decay Cosmetics, so I would definitely throw this into my targeting as well if I was a salon owner trying to reach out to ladies that care about their appearance. BoxyCharm. So again, this is just a great tool to be able to use to kind of drill down in your target market, and it will give you really a lot of information in trying to find your audience, what they like, and things like that. So even if you have just the slightest idea of what your customer profile is, go ahead and use this, and it may spark something in your brain of some targeting that you can do, and some form of advertising that you can use for them. So that's it for this video. Your action plan for this video is to go ahead and log into your audience insights, play around with it, find some targeting for your customers, and I will see you at the next video.